So one very important factor about self-care, well-being, or daily rehabilitation is that we must not feel overwhelmed by the movement. We must not feel like, oh gosh, I have to do so much, or oh my, I don't feel like moving so much today. I'm really tired from yesterday's workload. So they feel like it's a burden to move, especially first thing in the morning, or even, the last thing before you go to bed at night, if that's your preferred, time slot for yourself. But at the end of the day, if we could overcome this barrier of not feel like moving and get moving, it actually will do us a lot of good, because it's not just about movement or blood circulation. It's actually about fluid circulation, because our body, remember, is 70 to 80% water. So it's really important we get fluid moving in our body, hence qi. Now, so I'm going to start with very, very simple movement. That's because I think all of us, like I said just now, must not feel overwhelmed by the movements you're going to do daily. This must be something that you should be able to continue doing for, every day, extended period of time. But of course, each time you don't need to do like an hour of movement. Actually, something as short as 10 minutes is going to make a whole lot of difference. Okay, so now let's start here. Sit in a comfortable position. I just choose to sit cross-legged today, but you don't see my legs here. Doesn't matter, you can sit on a chair, okay? Comfortable. Now from here, very important is that we need to think about our arms as part of our chest and shoulders. So a lot of people, when they think anatomy, they think in disparate bits. The arm, the chest and the shoulders as separate parts, but they're not. They're connected. So it's very important that when we move, we think about moving integratedly, and we think about moving from the point that links one to another. So I'm going to start with the fingers, and yes, fingers do release shoulder tightness. Okay, now we're going to start with one hand first. So think about when you were a child. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's what this is about. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay, basically just scrunch, like clench your fist, or imagine you're scrunching a piece of paper and then release. Okay, just again scrunch or grab the fist and open up. Again, kind of scrunch and open up. I like to use the word scrunch rather than, clench your fist or something, because it just sounds gentler. Again, open up and scrunch and open up. Okay, so keep doing this, and then you can quicken the pace a little bit more. Okay, now I have taught this to many clients, and some of them feel they couldn't even really open up the fingers when they quicken up the pace. I think it's all got to do with the lack of finger movement daily, lack of actually doing household chores here. Okay, actually using the smartphones too much will render the fingers to feel really tight as well, because we're basically just tapping away with a stiff finger rather than allowing it to be nimble. Okay, so again, scrunch and open, scrunch and open, scrunch and open. Okay, now let's do the other side here. Do it slowly first. Okay, close, feel your fingers scrunching and clenching the fist together, and open. Okay, so we go through the process like just now. We do it slow, and then we quicken the pace and do it fast. Okay, now let's do it with both hands now. So really like a child in kindergarten singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Stars, or whatever your song is. We're going to scrunch. We're going to let go. Scrunch and let go. Now, take it a little bit further. Can you feel like you are flicking waters? When you're a child, Again, you dip your hands in water and you want to flick at your friends, your neighbors, or your cousins. So this is what it's about, okay? Flick water, flick. Now do it fast and pay attention to how you feel. Your fingers might not feel like opening up, or you might feel a little bit sore. That's all good, because we hardly move our fingers, and actually the older we grow, the less spacious the joints are, the less nimble, especially the smaller parts of our bodies are. Again, I said just now, too much computer, smartphone, it does render the fingers feeling really, really tight. So it's really important, okay, to do this movement so that we create more mobility in the small joints, which actually ultimately links to our elbow and our shoulders here. Now, I suggest this. We didn't do this for a start. Feel how you move your fingers at the beginning, and remember that that's before, and then do it again. Feel, pay attention to how you feel, okay, as you do more of it, and that's after. And release. Okay, imagine you are plastering your palms to the wall here, opening up really, really, really wide. Okay, now you're going to put your arms down and just feel how your shoulders are at the moment. Slowly open up your eyes. Okay, so this is our first movement.